So here we are at the Blackstone grill and griddle, I say, but you do grill with a griddle. Anyway, we are now using a thermometer on the hood, and we're about 310 degrees. This is really good. This is going to bake my salmon. So what I've done so far is I took my butter stick and I just went across the whole area with butter. Then I did one little U of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. Lay that on there. Next, I'm going to spray, there we go, spray lemon juice. And what I did was I bought a clean unused squirter and put it right on the real lemon juice. You just spray it right on there. And then lemon pepper from McCormick. Can't beat that. And I use it pretty strong because you get your flavor. Okay, like that. Now a lot of you probably get salmon in a restaurant and they cook it with a pink center. I hate a pink center on mine, so don't look for that. You're going to see mine have a very nice flaky finish, and it will be cooked thoroughly all the way through. That is one of the things that makes it different for me. Next, I'm going to go get some butter, and I'm going to chop some butter and put it right on top. You just put a little square about that thick. Boom, 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 and let the butter melt in as well. All right, I'm going to close this lid up and get it to do its baking. Again, my dials are somewhere lower in the middle. Okay, a little more on the sides. And this is really the first time I get the benefit of doing this with the thermometer on there. Last time I was trying to do it all kinds of different ways. I didn't have any heat in the center. Then I had full heat in the center the other two times. And I didn't have the benefit of the thermometer. I want to see 300 degrees for about 40-45 minutes. And I think I'm going to get myself cooked almost all the way through. But again, I don't know that because it's the first time I've been able to measure temperature. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, there it is again. We again are about 310 degrees. Going to spray a little bit of lemon juice on the table here. You've got your 3 stabs of butter, and that's just a quick check-in. We'll be back with some results in probably about 15-20 minutes. Okay, temperature check. So here we are. We're probably around maybe 15 minutes in, and now that we got the Blackstone good and hot, I'm having no problem reaching 375. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take these center ones and turn them down, fish in the center, and let the side ones come down about halfway. The first red might get me where I want to be. I want to try that. First big red, just under sear. Now let's see if we can maintain 350. I wouldn't mind cooking this faster, but I don't want the major source direct heat to be that hot. So I've got my center 2 burners down to the very bottom flame. And you can't see in there, but it's small. So that should really see where we are. Come back here in about another 10 minutes. I'm really excited because the Blackstone tonight is doing a really good job with the salmon. My first couple attempts were miserable because I didn't know how to keep the temperature and the direct heat down to where I wouldn't make the skin burned. I mean, burned beyond recognition. So now, 20 minutes in, I'm going to shut these center burners off because with my new thermometer, I realized I can achieve 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm right now just pulling the lid up. It'll say 320, but it bounces right up again. So, 2 side burners with a mature, solid cast iron going. We can now take it 20 minutes in, down to just the ends, right at the first red. And I'm pretty confident we're going to be able to maintain about 350 degrees. I'd like to take 40 minutes or so to cook this salmon. Yeah, see, it's jumping right now. With the lid closed, we're showing 350. We're having no problem at all climbing, even though I have the center burners, which is the direct heat, now off. That gives me a good heat zone on the cast iron where I want it in the center to actually bake the fish, not fry the fish. That's the whole goal here, is to use my hood on my Blackstone to do more than just griddle it, fry it, grill it, whatever you want to call it. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, see, that is a whole lot more of what that skin should be looking like than it has looked in the past. And I like that. Really, really happy with that. I'm going to close this up and let's give it a quick inside look. See, that's still pink inside. And y'all might like that. To me, that's not it. I want that fish to be firm. I might go 20, 25 minutes yet. But I'm going to do it with less of a direct heat influence and have it sometime around, that's going to be somewhere around 350. So we'll come back in a few and check it one more time. Okay, our cook time is about 35 minutes so far, and we are now down to 350 like I said it would be. And oh, how golden and beautiful. Let's just take a look at the inside now. Almost where I like it. You got to watch the thick areas, because those thick areas still have a little softness to them. I'm going to give this a little help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those cuts allow the heat to get in. Shut her back down. And I'm going to give another about 8 minutes. So we'll probably have a total of 40 minutes, and you can see now how it goes. I haven't really tried to get it over 350. And I'm going to keep it right at about 350, 40 minutes. There is your tip of the day for how to run your Blackstone. That thermometer is making all the difference in the world. Again, the centers are up now. Sides are pretty high. And we're running right at about 350 when we leave her alone. Should be ready perfect in about 8 minutes, or a total of about 40 minutes or so cook time. As if this wasn't sexy enough, this is previously cooked rigatoni that was done in garlic, salt, butter, olive oil, and it was done last night with dinner, and I had to throw it back in here to just warm it up, and I thought I would griddle it right alongside of this beautiful salmon with a little olive oil, freshen it up, warm it up, and it's going to be delicious too. So, a little unconventional, but I cannot wait to taste it. I'll get it back to my plate. I'll pull a little fresh garlic salt, Parmesan cheese on it, and oh man, that is going to be super good. So we are almost down the home stretch here, but you can see now with the cuts, see the sizzle in between the layers. Okay, that's just wonderful. Maybe you can't see the bubbles, maybe you can on camera. Yeah, you can see them right there. Boom. Sweet.